Hey guys, hope you're all well. I just wanted to do this video, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I wanted to get you guys up to date with what's been going on because I know things have been a bit sparse and spaced out and yeah, kind of up in the air on the channel recently. Obviously, as many of you will know, that this isn't my main thing. Obviously, I have to work outside of this because I don't earn any money off this. This is kind of a hobby. It'd be nice if it was the full-time thing, but not yet. We'll see in the future. Getting off track. Anyway, anyone who knows me knows that things like this that I have a passion for, I kind of treat as a job in a way. I get all the enjoyment out of it being a hobby and that, but I kind of put pressure on myself in a way that I think that I would like to have a certain set schedule and do things by a certain time, and then it really bums me out when I can't get to do that, even though there's nothing else like adding pressure or any deadlines or anything like that apart from myself. I had hoped by around the end of November, December time that I would get to collect all my cover songs that I'd done to that point and release them as a album, instead of it all just being like singles up at the moment on Spotify and wherever else. I was going to do it as an album, but before doing that I wanted to re-record the vocals to my first cover, Blood Red Summer by Coheed and Cambria, because that was one I was never really happy with. It's an arrangement that I'd made a long time ago and never got around to recording, and when I had the thought of doing these covers and whatever else on this channel, I got overexcited, as I am sometimes one to do, and I rushed it. And as soon as I put it up, I was like, yes, it's up! Oh my god, that really doesn't sound that great. So I wanted to re-record that, and it just happened to be that at the time that I wanted to re-record that, I came down with a bug that it didn't like have me bedridden or anything, but it was all in my throat, and I couldn't sing for a good couple of weeks without like coughing my guts up or it just really hurting. And then once that cleared up, I had the rush of Christmas and family stuff that was going on with that. I also started a new part-time job, so now it's trying to find time around it, or it was and still is trying to find time around it and organise myself in that way. I managed to get the one Christmas song out. I wanted to get All I Want for Christmas Is You out. I think there was another song I had originally planned that I wanted to get up, but because of the illness I couldn't, but I wanted to make sure I got All I Wanted for Christmas up for Christmas. And then there was another cover I wanted to do like a week after that, or for the week after that. That would have been for my dad's birthday, as I've been doing some of the covers to coincide with the songs that were number one when my family members were born. But because of Christmas and everything, I just didn't get time. And then when all that settled down, I got really ill. It doesn't sound like really serious. It was like a flu, but it was one that actually had me bedridden, and most illnesses I still can like get on with my daily routine and I just kind of forget about it. Obviously if it's in my throat then I can't do things like singing, but I just get on with whatever and live my life as much as I can around it. But this was one that really knocked me out, and once I started feeling better for that, it moved from everywhere in my body to my throat, so I couldn't sing again. I've literally just before recording this, literally just finished recording the vocals for the next cover. So there are covers coming out. I have been working on, in bits and pieces when I could find my voice, re-recording the vocals for Blood Red Summer. As soon as that is done, I'm going to compile everything and put an album out, and it's going to be 13 songs. I wanted to do a proper announcement for it without giving away before giving away any details about it, but because it's been so delayed to what I wanted to do, and other covers are now coming out past the date at which I wanted to compile everything, I thought I may as well just go over it. So it's going to be, I think, the first 13 covers I did. Now that doesn't include the music only competition entries I did for Samurai Guitarist and Rob Scallon, but it does include the one cover I did of Rob Scallon and Mary Spender spend a little more time with you. That one I hadn't released on like Spotify or any of the digital stores, but I wanted to compile it into the album. So it's going to be that plus the first 12 covers that I've done. That's going to be in the album. As soon as that is ready, I will give you guys details of when it's released, or I'll probably do an announcement thing saying it is now released. So I will keep you up to date with that once it goes on. Like I said, I wanted to just announce it is coming, or it was out last year, at the end of last year, but everything kind of stopped me. Along with the illnesses and that, I ended up actually being made redundant from what my job was before now. And that actually led to the start of a few kind of kick-ups with my mental health. It's something some of you may know I've struggled with for many years, and it kind of, as with a lot of people, it kind of goes up and down. Last year, for my own mental health, it was actually a really good year for the first half, for most of the first half, but I did have a few issues, and then when I got made redundant, it really became an issue, and I kind of lost a lot of motivation to do a lot of things, really. And from there, once I started building myself back up, especially when I got the part-time job, that helped my self-esteem and the way I was, my thought process and everything else. But there's been other things that's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's something that, as it's been triggered, there's a lot of things that can easily re-trigger it, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it does. I might be kind of rambling, but if it is of interest to anybody, I have actually been kind of wanting to do a separate video just talking about mental health and my own experiences with depression and anorexia and things like that. But it's something that I probably will do anyway one day, but if it is of any particular interest to any of you guys, do let me know, because it'll probably give me the kick to get it done sooner. So again, apologies for the way things have been kind of scattered around and there's been long pauses without anything going. It's not that the channel is just stopping or I'm stopping or anything like that, or not wanting to do it. The desire is still there, the passion is still there, I'm still having fun doing this stuff. It's just there's been other things getting in the way, and I've obviously been quite poor at communicating that to anyone who is wondering what it is that's been going on. So I wanted to let you guys know that, and that, like I say, I've just finished doing the vocals for the new cover, so I'll be getting that mixed and edited and mixed, and then working on the video as soon as I'm able to and get that up. I'll hopefully get this re-recorded version of Blood Red Summer done, and then can compile the album. I still have lots of ideas for other covers that I want to do. Again, if you guys have any ideas for covers that you want to put forward, do let me know. I'm always more than happy to hear them. I've got ideas for original music that I want to do. I'm hoping to at least do an EP this year of some acoustic material, original material. I'm hoping to do more than that, but I've already got stuff in the works for that at least, as well as developing other ideas that I'm wanting to do. And also I want to carry on doing things like the demos. I say like the demos. Over Christmas I actually got this. I don't know if you can see that very well without the light shining bright on it, but it's the Fender Pugilist Distortion pedal, and I actually got hold of this thanks to a giveaway done by Rattle and Drum music store in Derby, partnering with Fender. They did this series of giveaways over Christmas, and that was one of the prizes, and I was I was very lucky in that I actually got picked to win that one, and I've already used it. It's on the newest cover, again, that I recorded the vocals for today, and I absolutely love the sound of this. This one is still my kind of go-to, but I think I'm going to be using this a lot as well. Probably, as I've done with the new cover, I'll be doing a mix of sounds using both of them. So I want to show that one off. I want to do a demo of that, and whenever I can get some more gear, I want to make sure that I do these videos to demo them to you guys, just in case they're ever of any particular interest and you find that you're enjoying them as much as I am. But yeah, that kind of covers everything that's been going on. Again, sorry for how scattered everything's been. Do feel free to ask any questions that you may have that of any kind of things that I've kind of skimped over or not really explained very well in this video, or if there's anything that you're particularly interested in regarding the plans for this year. Hopefully that explains everything. Thank you again for your patience, those of you who've been sticking around and just patiently waiting for more stuff to be coming out. It will be there as soon as I can get it done. Like I say, if this could be my main focus, then I would absolutely love it, but sadly it's not. Maybe one day, we'll see. Thank you guys very much for sticking around and for taking a continued interest into the stuff that I put out there. New covers hopefully very soon. Thank you guys again, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.